Alright. Am I gonna have to call in someone to clean up all this blood?
We can clean it up after recording.
Thank you. Thank you, Bion. Oh, it's over.
Not only have you done the universe's service, you've done the multiverse's service.
You got rid of Rafi.
Yep, Ralphie is gone, and that's totally not a fake I put in his place and used Sylvix's power to send off the real Ralphie somewhere else. Nope, no sorry, Bob, no.
You don't have Zilvix's power. I
didn't
doubt.
use Sylvix to fake a death, okay? I am non-applicable. I mean, that's Rafi. That's not a dummy full of strawberry jam. I mean, it's blood. It tastes bloody. Ooh, that's really good jam. I mean, blood.
Yeah, this is strawberry jam. And time to
Is
eat
it?
the squirrel.
Hang on. Is it good strawberry jam though? I mean, we can get rid of the squirrel one way or the other. I just want to know if it's good strawberry jam.
For blood, this is pretty tasty.
It's
Rumpy,
strawberry
you're an
jam.
idiot.
Anyways, yeet!
Where'd he go?
I think past Kepler 7.
Hang on. Let me.
Well, if I hope
think
he
if
didn't
he-
throw him too
I
hard.
think-
If he builds up too much energy, he'll probably, I don't know, wreck a planet or something.
But I think you actually.
That'd be a bad thing because
I think you beat your Sophie throwing record with that one. Only by-
because he
only
can
by
store
two-
and multiply
about,
energy.
like,
Only by
Got
2
about,
points,
like,
but
5
still.
parsecs already.
Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
So what do we do with the body anyway?
I mean, the body of the fake Rafi?
Don't push me or you'll get just what
I
you're
mean, we've already eaten a lot of the jam.
Just try it.
Should I just chuck it in the dumpster?
I don't care.
And with all the
Alright, I got up. Arm came off.
all over you inside of 30 seconds.
What is that fake body even made of?
Pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up.
I want to say wax
If you ever feel like relieving yourself
and
of your worthless
some sort of
existence, feel free
bone
to
marrow
come by our
substance.
enclave here. We
That's mildly disappointing.
to fulfill your
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
So what's going on in the
I
game?
should apologize. I should try to control
Basically,
myself.
Manon, as the only exporter of the chief medical good used by both sides,
All these damn Sith are
basically
everywhere.
says,
Pushing
fuck
us
you,
with
we're
citizens
neutral.
around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith.
And tell her
They enforce it very strictly.
her meatloaf
So we
was
just sit here and let the Sith
subpar.
insult us, and we can't raise a hand
That
against
no,
them.
that's one of my favorite gags from
Severe
Futurama. The
Koto export restrictions. And that could lose us the
Neutralians
war
or whatever
forever.
they're called.
Yeah.
Like the people
Damn
of
neutrals.
Well,
yeah, the
of course.
neutral people.
Really, that's
Tell
the
my
only
wife I
reason
said
anyone would want
hello.
to do it. It's the only reason the Selkath built Atto City in the first place.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is.
I'm sad we've already
It's the
done a
most powerful
commentary on the
affiliate
future on
in
the
the
video
galaxy.
game because it's
But
like,
the
man,
reason it's
the
important
things
here
we
is
could
that
say with
Kolto is
that
only
series,
found naturally.
Yeah.
that series, especially now that we have actually more than 2 people
So, we sit
commentating.
here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the
I
ocean.
say
Who else
that.
do you have commentating?
Well, us and the Sith, of course.
Huh?
The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Huh?
The
What?
Selkath think that by staying neutral, they
What?
can play both sides,
What?
selling Kolto to everyone that needs it,
Huh?
and making themselves too
Huh?
valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that,
what's
and they
going
threaten to destroy
on?
the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries
What
to.
the hell was that?
I think they're
You
Yeah.
hear something?
the Sith will go to get what they want. Their problem is there anything else? Star Map? Is there anything else I can?
What's going on?
Um,
Glitchy, stop it. Karaoke night is
Next week.
Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world.
damn
The
Mike.
only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders and as a base of operations to export clothes.
I forgot to show that video for you guys.
The Selkath think that by staying, well, that, but I think they're underestimated. Is there anything else? Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north.
I forgot to share that video for you guys. Hang on.
In the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. Have a pleasant stay.
Did anyone understand any of that?
What?
I zoned out like 2 or 3 times during that entire conversation.
I didn't hear a word.
Basic.
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kotor loaded up before my shift is over.
Okay. I found that thing I want to show you guys. So you know that animator I like, James Farr?
Oh right, he did the
Yeah,
Sonic
at the time
Lord
of
of the
this
Rings
recording, he did a new video. It's called Lord of the Rings, but it's Sonic. Part 1.
Yeah, this is the guy who's done the Nintendo Star Wars videos, which are pretty good.
And James Farr, and no, sorry, I meant and Transformers.
Speaking of funny video game videos, though, I think it's either Hatbox Gamer or Hat Loving Gamer or something did Naked Gun, but it's video games, and it's just the Naked Gun car driving through different video games.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He did it.
I thought
He
it'd be
did.
more vehicular themed.
Well, he did another one. He did another one recently where it's just jokingly called Naked Gun in video games, but it's video games they actually care about now. And it just starts with the Naked Gun car driving through Mario Kart. At one point, it drives through Halo, and Master Chief just throws a grenade at it.
I think I just found it. Yeah, I did just find it.
Oh yeah, no, like both versions, both the original and the more recent one, are honestly really fucking funny.
Yeah. We should probably react to the Naked Gun sometime later.
Oh yeah, no, a movie commentary trilogy of us doing Naked Gun would be fun. Although I would like to do a commentary over Police Squad first, because I think Police Squad was only 6 episodes anyway, but Police Squad is just fun.
It is a funny show.
So
Oh yeah, we
funny,
still gotta react to Airplane sometime
funny.
later.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta do a commentary on the Airplane. But
yeah, I've got the recording ready, so whenever you guys are, and hopefully soon, because 45th anniversary is coming up pretty quick.
that would actually be perfect timing for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I love that Police Squad is a series that is genuinely so funny it got canceled for its humor. Like not because anything was offensive, but because it was genuinely that fucking funny that the studio or the channel executives or whoever was running ABC at the time thought that people would miss a joke and be upset that they missed a joke.
Its power was too great for the world. It could have destroyed the entire environment of media entertainment. So it had
Don't
to be
fucking miss a
concealed
joke
in
then.
3 movies.
Well, one of my favorite. Well, and part of it was less that they thought people would miss a joke, and more jokes would go by so fast that you would have to watch an episode 2 or 3 times to get every joke, if that. Which to me, yeah, to me, I feel is actually a good example of, for me, that's a good example of a good comedy. That's a fun series. I still think one of my favorite gags from Police Squad is Frank Drebin is having a shootout with a character, with the villain of that particular episode, and
Stay out of my way.
both of them run out of ammo, so they just chuck their guns at each other. But this entire time, you think they're at opposite ends of the street, and the camera just zooms out, and you see they're like 5 feet away from each other. It's just such a stupid visual gag. That, and there's like the opening of one episode, you see the criminal, and I think it might be the same episode, but the criminal is like kills people in a post office. Is it a post office or a bank? Might have been bank. And one guy has to file papers, so she shoots that guy because he's a witness, and he's dramatically slow motion dying, but as he's dying, he is still filing the papers. Oh, it's such a funny fucking series.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you.
Where the hell are we?
Somewhere.
That gave me the most
Are we at an Apple store?
difficulties, so there's going to be a lot of jumping around on the recording sessions.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvar?
Like, legit, fuck this planet, and I hope it burns.
I'm sorry,
The moment that Bacta was invented, this planet basically did crash and burn. Fuck you, you fishy pieces of shit.
I love Rumpy's reaction to it, though. It's just, are we at an Apple store? It's like, kind of does look it.
I mean, it looks menacing like an Apple store.
No. It's much more exciting than an Apple store. That reminds me, Casey, how many sessions did you record of the Star Wars?
27.
Right. And I think this is, because of how the recording for this planet was wonky, to say the best, this is like 21, 20, part of 22. No, like probably 22, 23, and like part of 24. Yeah, no, this fucking, we brought it up earlier, but like this game just did not want to be recorded properly. I think if it was possible for us to record on the original Xbox version, it probably would have gone smoother.
You're the one defending Sunry now. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going.
But I'm happy. I'm happy to know that we're
No.
technically almost done.
What do you want to know? Elasa used to rent rooms here every
Probably
It
still
doesn't
have,
take
like,
a G.
several hours
There
left.
were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. Normally, I don't let him. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about it. Anything else you want to know?
He's big in some. He says he's big in some circles. It's like, oh. There's gambling addicts in Star Wars too. I shouldn't be as surprised about that as I am.
Sunray, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war here. Kept the rest.
Of course, there's gambling addicts in Star Wars.
Yeah, again, it's kind of a. I really should not be surprised about that fact. Because I mean, drugs and alcohol exist in Star Wars, so why not?
Since you put one time I saw a lot, but this time I accidentally.
If it wasn't for gambling addicts, Han Solo never would have gotten the Millennium Falcon.
Seems so. Now that's all I'm going to
Yeah.
And the galaxy wouldn't have been fucked.
I mean, to be fair, a galaxy probably would have been.
Watto lost Anakin because he was a gambling addict, and Qui-Gon took advantage of that.
Galaxy probably would have been fucked one way or the other.
No, because if Anakin hadn't been freed by that little bit of trickery, he would have stayed there on Tatooine, never became a Jedi, never got tempted by the dark side, never fallen to becoming Darth Vader, and Palpatine's machinations wouldn't have gone the way he planned.
You, Jedi, I hear you're investigating this. This murder is much more common.
Can't we just kill Jar Jar instead?
The Sunray and Elasa are proxies. You can see.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't change anything.
That you know of. There's the whole Jar Jar theory.
It's a theory, it's dumb, it's bullshit, and it's wrong.
Or would it be so dumb it's brilliant?
No! It's just dumb.
It is
no,
never.
It's just dumb.
No, it's just dumb. No, that. I don't think that theory has ever been disproven.
Well, I mean, they did try to make it canon, but they
I
dropped it.
From what I could tell, it's canon to an extent only because of multiverse theory, which
means it's not canon at all.
I wouldn't say not canon at all. More just kind of a its canonicity is very questionable.
Honestly, if we had more clever writers, it would be a great hiding in plain sight sort of thing.
Well, and I actually like because I am with Walker. It is dumb. Like the Darth Jar Jar theory is dumb. But there are aspects of it that I think are okay. This is actually this is interesting. One of which being if he was a Force user, he would be his martial art style would be based off of drunken kung fu, which otherwise we had not seen in the Star Wars universe.
I'm sorry. Come again?
Drunken kung fu is a real kung fu style.
I know, but people theorize that this supposed Darth Jar Jar uses drunken kung fu.
No problem.
Because he basically feigns clumsiness. Like he acts clumsy but isn't actually clumsy. And but the only reason he acts clumsy is to
I've ruined a dozen cars since Roland said you.
I'm losing train of thought.
Like Jackie Chan.
Well, I'd say less Jackie Chan and more of a, in a way, Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter. Like, he looks like a bumbling idiot who stumbles on his own words, when in reality he's actually the villain, sort of thing.
I hate this conversation.
What?
It's a common trope.
Just still, the fact that we're having a legitimate conversation about Darth Jar Jar.
Well, and take into account, one of the biggest theories is that was the original plan for the prequel trilogy, but because of the backlash towards Jar Jar in Phantom Menace, they backtracked on it because they realized, oh shit, people hate Jar Jar. We're gonna have to basically rewrite the entire prequel trilogy, which I doubt. I doubt they actually did. I feel Jar Jar probably had a much bigger role in the prequel trilogy than what we eventually got, and it had to be downsized because of the backlash, but I don't think it would have been as grand as revealing he was actually Darth Sidious.
Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer.
Man, I've been rambling for so long I actually wasn't paying attention. How the fuck?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Oh, so I've seen some pretty fucking stupid theories in a lot of different things.
Yeah. Should we talk about better theories?
Such as?
I kind of like the one theory idea about how the prophecy about the one who will bring balance to the Force was never wrong. It's just that it was never meant to be Anakin.
So, do we have a deal?
That's
It was meant to be Luke.
money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious.
I don't think I've ever remember hearing that one.
Pay our mercenaries.
You never heard that one about how Anakin was the chosen one, but the theory goes is that the chosen one was actually Luke the whole time. It was never Anakin.
I'm sure I'll have some task he wants you to
Yeah, no, I don't
the prophecy
remember that.
was true.
I don't remember ever hearing that.
Hold on.
Huh. Yeah, that one's more common. Oh well.
I'm in the middle of a Republic.
I mean, you're also talking to someone who is more a casual Star Wars fan. So like I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention. Oh jeez, the graphics.
Oh my god. Who recorded this?
We've been over this. Like Casey recorded this, but it's also like his computer did not like him recording this.
Bion, smack some sense into your computer. You know? Smack, smack, smack.
I fear what would happen if I attempted to record something like Lego Island or something. Because that's another example of that does not want to work properly on modern hardware, to a point that there are people working on just a decompilation project for Lego Island for the sole purpose of just to get it to work on modern hardware. was also funny because that's a game that, if you know what you're doing, can be finished in 30 minutes. So it wouldn't be a terrible thing to do for a commentary, but it would end up being I would end up doing Lego Island 1 and 2 just because I would need more footage. By the time I finish the first one, it's like, oh, I still need to do something.
We could look into this to calm the Selkath's fears, though I doubt the Republic would be.
Be careful here, kid.
Yeah, something I'm curious about, Star Wars wise. Harrison Ford notoriously hated doing Han Solo. But if that's the case, why the fuck did he come back for the sequel trilogy? And not only did he come back for the sequel trilogy, he came back twice. He finally got what he wanted and had Han Solo killed off in Episode 7, and yet he still came back for Episode 9, albeit for a cameo.
Monty.
I don't know, contract, or maybe you need to pay for another airplane. Who knows?
Monty.
I mean, airplanes ain't cheap, man.
Well, I mean, to me, it's the same thing as why the fuck did Bill Murray come back to do the second Garfield movie if he notoriously hated doing the first one?
I imagine, again, contract.
Yeah, it's either it probably is either contract or money.
Or like he said in Zombieland Double Tap, drugs cost money.
I'm a realist.
So yeah, money.
Like I said,
I forgot that that's the reason he gives in Zombieland Double Tap.
But here's the thing. In Double Tap, he was being interviewed about Garfield 3, a movie that does not exist.
I mean, it still sounds pretty accurate.
You know, it actually would have ironically been funny if instead of Chris Pratt to voice Garfield, they just brought Bill Murray back a third time for the newest Garfield movie.
He would have killed all of us. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not wrong. He probably would have killed us all.
He would have spitefully started the zombie apocalypse himself.
We might have a position within
Spitefully?
the
No.
organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty.
This is war. In war, sir.
Would he have started the zombie apocalypse? Maybe. Would he have done it out of spite? No.
Hey man, clear out.
You're new around here, aren't you?
Why are they just bobbing back and forth like that? Is everyone
Why aren't
fucking high
you?
here?
You some kind of. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. But I don't really want to talk about that. Oh, come on. What's the matter? Seems I'm not. Oh, it's you again. I probably should, but I don't really want to talk. Oh, come on. What's the matter? Seems I'm not.
Can you stop sassing me?
I have no
Look, at the very least, if you're going to sass me, can you stop wobbling back and forth like that? It's very distracting.
Sorry, but I'm not looking for.
I'll stop sassing you when you stop giving me a reason to sass you.
I wasn't talking to you.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
If I told you to sass, then we wouldn't have a reason for you to be here. Actually, that's not entirely true. We'd probably still have a reason.
You gave us ammunition, Glitchy.
Huh?
You know what you did.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
He doesn't know that he knows, but he knows.
Good for them. At least someone's getting something back from them.
Hey, where's Bion anyway?
That's a good point. He kind of left and he never came back.
Oh.
Probably because you two did enough
Yeah,
cringe damage.
I had to communicate some shit.
Okay.
Oh.
That is the end of the part. So we'll see you guys next time for whatever's going on.
See ya.